The Green Brigade have been slammed by Livingston Football Club for the Tifo at the Tony Macaroni. I know it's not called that anymore, right? Armadale, whatever. I don't even care what it's called, right? The stadium with no fans. And you know what? I'm actually going to go to Celtic's aid here and help because Livingston don't have a leg to stand on, right? So when you sell out 3/4 of your stadium and beyond to Celtic fans or away fans, where's your leg to stand on? Your club is a joke, right? Your club is an absolute joke. I actually cannot stand Livy. I cannot wait till they go down. It's fucking embarrassing, right? And Davy Martindale can come out and say, well, I love the fact we get this because it provides 33% of our income. See that? That's embarrassing. No team in the league should be single-handedly relying on selling out pretty much their entire stadium to the Old Firm and for whatever other team comes into Livingston, right? That's pathetic. That's no way to run a football club. The club's existed for 29 years. It would actually be better for probably all involved if Livingston Football Club just died on the spot. Because what is that? Could you imagine, though, any other... Well, I mean, there's other clubs that give Rangers and Celtic stands, right? I get that. But could you imagine if your own club was dishing out free stands at home to the away fans? That is pathetic. I actually do not grasp it. And Davy Martindale, who I like, coming out and saying he loves his bumper away crowds at Livingston. What? Don't understand it. Livingston, I mean, I don't care what they've actually said now. What the problem feels to be with the fact that they didn't announce a Tifo before the game with Livingston. They didn't confirm it. They didn't confide in them. They didn't explain what they were going to do. And this is what Livingston said. Apparently, they managed to get the Tifo through an emergency gate. What they do? Saying there had been a number of issues which arose before and during Sunday's match with Celtic, which we as a club feel we need to address, all four of us. Prior to this fixture, a visiting supporters group called the Green Brigade via the Celtic SLO requested a Tifo display and free stands allocated to the Celtic support and to have a banner displayed along the front of the stand. The banner was to read, "You play for us and we'll sing for you." This request was refused. Instead, permission was granted for a Tifo and banner displayed in the South Stand only. This matter was discussed at the pre-match meeting held in the week leading up to the match, where representatives from the club Celtic FC, Amberstone or Stuart Company, and a delegate for the SPFL were all present. The agreement for a Tifo and banner displayed in the South Stand was understood by all in attendance on match day. Around an hour prior to kick-off, a further request for a Tifo display in all three stands was requested by the same visiting supporters and again refused, right? I could go on and read about East Stand, West Stand, South Stand, North Stand, yada, 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 birthday card pish. It's pathetic, right? Livingston Football Club, you know what? See, to avoid this issue in the future, you just don't give away your entire stadium, alright? That's how you do it. I mean, you can't... It's like the boy who cried wolf. It's well, I mean, it's not really like the boy who cried wolf because it's not like Livingston's cried before this even happened. But well, I guess you could argue with the fact that they refused it and the Green Brigade did it anyway. You know what away fans are like across the board, regardless of what team it is. You know, they're going to bring these like flares in. They're going to bring these. You know, they're going to bring drink in. They're going to bring flares in. You're not allowed to do that, but it still happens. You know. So did Livingston really think that the Green Brigade were going to honour their fucking request? Come on, how naive did the Livingston board need to be to actually think that? And then Davy Martindale coming out and says he loves it. No, it does look tin pot. The amount of people that blasted it and said, how can a team be at home and there's free stands filled with the away support? And yeah, I don't agree with any of the banners that Celtic had out there. But the reality is, it's pathetic for Livy. I don't get it. They don't have a leg to stand on. And the fact Davy Martindale's come out and quote-unquote said, loves it. He's not went, here, it's good to see fans in the stadium. I've seen people like Blair McAnally. You know, he's always on the hunt for a good virtue bit of signalling. But he says it's better having full seats than empty seats. Obviously, right, if you don't actually look at the current situation at Livy, yeah, is each stadium better when it's got full seats? Absolutely. But is it better to completely sell out, pun intended, sell out your sellout stadium with opposition fans in a home game? No, you'd rather the empty seats, you would. Forget about the revenue. It's pathetic, man. It is a shitey ass look. It is like, well, how could, I mean, I know there's only about 10 of them, but say you were a Livingston fan, right? And you actually want to go and support your team. Relegation fight. And yeah, there's not many of them. We dig them a lot on this channel. But imagine, like, you need things to go your way against the Old Firm. See, letting in, like, 6,500 travelling support, whatever the number is. I mean, you're already putting the noose around your neck, man. Anyway, Livingston are down. Good riddance, in my opinion. Till next time. Peace.